I didn't know that I was sick. There was a lot going on at the house. Daniel was working on our pipes and whatnot, and we tried to help him when he was at work. So, there's a lot going on. I didn't stop to take care of me. I had a cough, that would go. I would just keep going and doing what I was doing. And on New Year's, my husband Dan had knocked on the door and said, "Well, Happy New Year, honey." And I came out and I said, "I don't feel good." And I laid my head on his chest, and that's the last thing I remember until I woke up like this. 30 days later.
She woke from a medically induced coma a month later, only to find she had lost both legs and an arm, an unfortunate consequence of sepsis. But this wasn't the end of Bonnie's journey. She had received prosthetics for all 3 limbs from another source, and soon discovered they were ill-fitting, causing her a lot of discomfort.
Bonnie came in. It took her a few times to come in. She had scheduled, and when she came in, she was clearly just a beautiful, vivacious woman, very nervous and needing a lot of help with her prosthetic devices at that point. She had come such a long way. It was so clear she was independent, vivacious, determined, but her prosthetic devices were in terrible shape and were definitely not helping her. She was making do on something that wasn't safe, and amazingly was still walking on them. But it was clear that we could help.
We moved back to Texas, and my papa, my grandpa, had used West Texas Rehab, and he loved West Texas Rehab. He complained about everything, but he loved this place. He loved coming up here. And my friend brought her sons up here for speech and whatnot. And I felt like I was being grateful because I had legs and I had an arm that were useless to me. I had sores on my knees because I walked on my knees rather than those prosthetics.
Easy breezy, look at you. No problem, huh? See, I knew you wouldn't have any problem with it. I can't imagine what she went through initially with just the process of dealing with what's happened to her. I didn't know her then. But she'd come such a long way by the time I saw her. That it was clear that with no real help, she was doing so much on her own, whereas many people don't. They need a lot more encouragement, a lot more help to move forward. And she was moving forward with or without me. She just really needed our help to get where she wanted to be.
She listened to me and she would answer my questions and make me feel like I was not stupid. That every little thing is a new step for me, every little thing added. I've done more and I didn't want to admit it because I've been hard-headed about it, honestly. It doesn't match every one of my outfits, but it works and it gets done. I'm slowly doing more and more every day. I don't like to say life changer because people throw that around too much. My life changer was waking up with no legs and only one hand. And then my other life changer was coming to West Texas Rehab.